All right. Welcome to another episode of Shoponomics. My name is
Welcome,
Matt.
Daniel over here.
Yeah, we are from eMarketed, and this is our weekly podcast where we go through different DTC websites and look at a bunch of different things. Today, we're going to look at BarkBox, which is a subscription site for pets. So, we're going to look at their websites. We're going to look at their ads on Facebook, Instagram, look at their tech and marketing stack, and I think that's it. Let's jump into their website.
Cool. Dive right in.
So yeah, first impressions. What are your thoughts, Daniel?
It's cool. It's fun. It's very fun. Is the first my first impression of it. The colors, the the images, illustrations, everything. It seems very like a fun site on first glance.
Yep.
I mean, there are a lot of things to look at and click on. I haven't clicked around the site at all, so I'm not sure what each of them do. I don't know what a super chewer is, but yeah, I'm ready to dive in.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, my first impressions are I like it. I mean, it does kind of have a almost like I guess a childish vibe, but in a good sense. But yeah, this is obviously something that's interesting. I hadn't heard of a gift subscription box for pets. And so, yeah, I guess one of my first feedbacks was just kind of landing on this page, the homepage, the claim offer button. I'm like, kind of that for me, I'm trying to think what is the offer. So give your dog exactly what they want. Totally customized box of themed toys and treats for your pup every month. So yeah, I feel like they should have a little more on what am I claiming? What's the offer? Obviously give a gift is, so you would give this to a friend. So that's pretty self-explanatory.
When you hover over claim and offer and look down in the address bar, it's subscribe.
Okay.
That's
okay.
the offer is subscribe.
Okay, got it. Not much of an offer.
But yeah, let's see. I mean, it looks like if I click on it, it does take us to another page.
Okay.
So
wow.
Cool little form.
Yeah.
Good boy, good girl.
Let's add your dog in there.
Yeah, let's see what happens. All right, good girl. All right, continue. Yeah, we just weighed her. She's like 60 pounds now. So.
Okay. Wow, that's a big dog.
Sadie, how big is Sadie? Sadie is 50 plus.
Okay, customized.
Let's see. A dog breed. Let's see. Dog. Yep, don't see my dog's breed. He's a bit of a mutt.
So real quick, I think I see the progress bar across the top, and now I'm thinking we've already answered 4 or 5, so this is going to take,
Yeah.
I guess I'd like to see kind of, how many more steps in the process instead of just a kind of the progress bar with not really knowing. So yeah, I feel like already I'm like, oh gosh, how long is this going to take me? 20 minutes to fill out? So they're asking a bunch of stuff. I would definitely make this shorter. You don't want people clicking out, exiting away. It's like, oh, this is too much to do.
This is, I mean, I've already gone through probably 5 steps here.
Right.
And it looks like I'm about halfway, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So it's,
Oh, okay. There's your email.
Yeah. Finally get to the email. They get what they want.
But yeah, it's like after the email, it's like, do we still have?
We still have a bunch of questions left. Like they ask about the animal first, and I bet they ask about, the you later.
Yep. We definitely like talking about the pop-ups. What's that, Dan?
Trying to get as much information as possible, I'm sure.
Yep. Right. Definitely. So yeah, we often talk about the pop-ups. The last several sites we've haven't had pop-ups, which has been interesting. But we see a little offer at the bottom down there. One thing I'd like to, click it because it doesn't go away. It just pops to the side there, which I like.
Okay, slides up. Yep.
So yeah, that's definitely a good strategy. Oftentimes, people X out, and then it's like, how do you get it back? So
I like to do that. Yep.
Yeah, I've lost many, so I like that they keep it shown.
Yep.
So yeah, click it back.
And what are the other things? Oops.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
it's trying to take me to this form again.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I clicked it back. Okay, now it's coming out. I guess
Okay.
when I didn't click the actual plus icon and I clicked the yellow instead, it took me. So the offer looks the same. It's taking you to the same exact place. Subscribe.
Okay. So one thing with that offer, it's like double first box for free. It's a special offer. What's a double first box? And then it says with a multi-month subscription. So
yeah,
I mean, I think just monthly subscription would be fine. Does multi-month? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the copy there could be a little bit better. When I see multi-month, I'm like, does that mean 2 subscriptions a month?
Yeah, it's unclear. I mean, there's multiple models for subscriptions, and I mean, one of them
Is it multiple
is
products per month?
indefinite, right? So every month I would get a box indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
But perhaps this particular BarkBox does it, like 3 months or 6 months or something like that, where it's a defined period rather than a indefinite subscription. So I don't know. One of the things I did notice, once I sat here on the page for a while, is that most of the sites that we come across have giant, what we call hero images at the top, where it takes up the whole screen. And this what would be considered the hero section here is a lot shorter, and so you're able to see much more content, get a lot more variety in that area. So that's a nice, it's nice if they want to show a lot of things above the fold, so that you don't have to scroll to get to, these themes that they're showing down here in the second section.
Yeah, no, that is a good point. That is a good point. On the same hand, though, it could be, like I said, there is so much going on there.
Yes.
It's like you land here. It's like, what grabs your eye? I mean, it all grabs my eye. So it's like, where do you go? So I do like that how BarkBox works, and I can see that above the folds. That means without having to scroll down, I don't see it all, but I see part of it. So boom, subscribe for monthly dog joy. First box ships immediately. Then your month-long dog party begins. So yeah, I like that. It does say there's 100% happy guarantee too. If your pup isn't happy, how do they measure that? Do they ask the dogs?
I think most dogs are happy when they get just about anything.
Right. So we got little call out area, view themes. Then we've got to sign up for email.
Nice dog pictures. I love everybody loves a good animal picture.
Yep. 2 million dogs served. That's social proof. Always good to have on your websites. Yep. I mean, this just on a quick glance, I know that they've sold, millions of this product. So also those featured in, always good to do if you've been mentioned in PR, in press, news, have that on your homepage.
Kind of cool how their footer area is very compact and narrow. Like the header of the site, so where we've got the logo and the get help and subscribe at the very top is full width, but the footer is very compact, which I feel like typically the header and the footer are similar widths as far as the content goes. So it's interesting to see a site go narrow on the footer. I think it does make a lot of sense with the content that they have here to have a narrower footer. So that's an interesting choice. Plus, when you have the little slide out here, you're not overlapping the content, at least at this particular width I'm at right now.
Yep. So I like that too. Also, I noticed in the header they do have those their products. So it looks like we're in one of the BarkBox is just one of their. Yep. So which one is this? So this is
Super Chewer.
Super Chewer. So yeah, different types of monthly subscriptions, all with under. I guess the company's name is just Bark.
Okay. Yep.
And I like this. The branding. I like how it's kind of similar but a little different. So definitely, actually, this design speaks more to me. So I might find something, order something on this section than the first section.
Yes, they've got Box, Super Chewer, Bright. All right, so tooth health. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Show how it works. Have
and what's the first? Is BarkBox.com? Was that what we were on at the beginning?
Yeah, it's like we're still on BarkBox.com. Have not left there, so all these are within that, except for this one, which we just went to. Eats, Bark Eats. So this would be dog food, just like a regular dog food subscription. And this is a separate site, subdomain. So this is the first time we've had to navigate away from our main domain. So interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like these are the kind of parent categories of their offerings, and they have a kind of like a sub-site for each almost.
Yep. Let's go into their themes. Yeah, I like it too. Straight to the point.
So for the boxes, we've got, can I get out of here? Yes. Monthly themes.
Click the Star Wars one. There you go.
Right. Star Wars, peek inside.
I love that picture at the top there. It's so good.
Yes.
What's the name of that character?
It's like an emperor or something.
Emperor, right? So good. So I wonder if that gets started. Is that going to take us to the same kind of process that you've filled out earlier?
Is it subscribe? Yep, it's the same URL.
Yeah. So that's so interesting that they're taking people through this long process to. Yeah, I feel like that could definitely be done better.
Yeah. So the whole model is subscription, though, right? So I wonder. It doesn't appear that it's just subscribe to the email, but it's really actually subscribe to the service. And
I'm sure they've tested this. I mean, this is a pretty huge company, hundreds of employees. I'm sure they've tested this kind of process, but it just seems like this could be improved.
Yeah. Sure, sign me up. Let's see. All right, so here's our.
It's almost like I want to see, like, I was thinking like econ, like we'd see,
right?
Toggle, choose your different options, add to carts.
It's checkout process.
Checkout process, but they drive us to this very simple page, which I'm sure it has its advantages. There's nothing else to do on these.
Right. Yeah. It's a different e-commerce model than what we've been reviewing.
Yep. And click one of those options at the top. What happens? And then continue to see it.
Let's see. And it looks like they are kind of defined periods for the subscriptions, like we were discussing earlier.
Okay. Yep.
6-month subscription.
We got the upsells. We got some
upsells
interested
here.
In free shipping. We got free shipping at the top. That's good. Add an upgrade to waive your shipping fee. So upsells. Let's get the beef food topper.
All right. Beef food topper. It's like some sprinkles. All right. Wow. Yeah, I mean. All right. And there's a new theme every month.
Okay.
The theme is for the first box. So surprise me. Yeah. All right. And so here, so this is more like checkout experience that we're used to. So yeah, interesting. And it looks like we're finally almost to the end of the process here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think the progress bar. I mean, I guess I would like to know. Is it 8 steps in, 10 steps? Again, I think that could be improved for sure. Cool. Well, let's check. Let's go to their next.
So speed. Sorry, my.
So page speed is definitely super important for websites, but especially for e-commerce websites. And if you're selling something, you want your site to load super fast, so people aren't waiting for something to load and hitting the back button, going to another competitor. So you want everything to come up pretty fast. So different tools we use, GT metrics is one. We also use Google as a tool as well. This is showing us a grade of a C. Is this the highest grade we've seen so far?
It might be.
It
Yeah,
might
I
be.
feel like
Wow. So that
we've looked at some pretty bad ones performance
right.
wise. And so yeah, 76 is there's definitely a
It's
lot of
almost a
room for
B.
improvement. Almost to be, yeah. They're not grounded.
And I feel
Um,
like the images weren't like crazy images either. I feel like all
right.
those images could probably be further optimized. We could definitely get it up to a B pretty quickly. It didn't seem, I don't even know. I don't think there was any video, right?
I don't think so. There were some
Yeah.
pages that we had that had videos. It appeared like.
Hmm.
Looks like the time to interactive is 4 seconds. So when I hit that, it takes 4 seconds to be able to interact with the page. I feel like that's a fairly long time for interactivity.
Hmm.
4 seconds, and people are impatient, so you want that to be as low as possible, and the page loads in just over 12 seconds for everything, so it takes a little while.
Yep.
Looks like their biggest priority is the network payloads, and so yeah, image, Spider-Man image, another Spider-Man image, some JavaScript. So these are some of the items that are taking up um, that time to load when the visitor comes to the site.
Yep. So it doesn't appear, I mean, there might be using a CDN, but I mean, we've got that medium to low, you use a CDN. So click that one, see if, is it just pulling the images?
So the second option here.
The medium low where it says 42 resources found.
Oh, right here. Okay. Yep.
So yeah, I mean, those are, looks like Amazon. I mean,
Pixel.
oh,
Yeah.
they're probably suggesting that we use a CDN for some of these, or I wonder if could some of these go on Google Tag Manager?
Yeah, it's possible. There's
Mhm.
yeah, a lot of URLs here.
Yep.
Amazon ad system resources.
So it's possible. We'll find out in a second when we look at their stack, but it looks like they're using AWS.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, for speed, there's definitely some room for improvement here. It's not horrible. It's getting the job done, but it could definitely do better.
Yep.
Another tool we look at is built with to just kind of see what the technology stack is for any particular website. And over the past few episodes, we've looked at some that have a pretty big stack and some that are on the smaller side. This is definitely on the bigger side. There are a ton of resources going into this site.
Wow,
And
that first one is just analytics. Look at all the different.
yeah, analytics and tracking, and it looks like there's a good. I'm not even at the bottom of it yet. It's got to be 25, 30 tracking tools. Did notice Google Analytics 4, so they're ahead of the curve there for that one.
Nice.
Yeah, TikTok. So they're
A Reddit conversion tracking.
Yep, and there's Amazon ad suite. Yeah, and then just a ton of widgets. Looks like they are using Cloudflare. Yeah, so they're here. It shows e-commerce PowerFront, and I did look into this a little bit because it's something I'm not familiar with, and it looked like mostly a chat platform.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe they've this particular e-commerce platform has is what's driving that form, that multi-step form potentially.
Yep.
Because sometimes if you start, on website, when you start a chat, it kind of asks you a series of questions before you like talk to the person. So the architecture might be there for like kind of a checkout experience as well.
Yep.
But this is really, the frameworks here indicate that this is
custom.
pretty custom. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, we see for CDNs, they've got just a number of pieces here, but it looks like CloudFront, Cloudflare, mostly. They're using Recurly for recurring payments, and Contentful for the regular CMS. Yep. But yeah, we're only halfway down here, and they're just showing everything that, here we get to their advertising. AdRoll, Google remarketing, Amazon,
Twitter ads.
Yep, it's just Facebook, and they are really putting their product out there, even on Roku. I mean, so they're advertising on streaming media platforms.
Yeah, look at that, sticky ads TV. Interesting.
Yep. So we haven't seen a lot of that in the other episodes, the other brands that we've looked at. So interesting here. I mean, there's definitely a market for it. It seems like they've got a really good product. So yeah, it just goes on and on. All the pieces that go into making this possible.
Yeah,
we finally hit the button.
So that's builtwith.com, and just pop in any site and you can see kind of what their tech and marketing stack is. So
yeah,
super valuable tool.
Did a quick search here on dog treats in Google just to see what comes up. We saw that they're doing some advertising, and there's just a million different things that come up for dog treats. The top section here is our shopping ads, and we can see BarkBox here. Looks like at this time it's maybe the 13th or 14th item in the list. And I don't believe that it exists anywhere else in the organic results, or at least that I didn't see it. But clearly this is a super competitive search term, dog treats. So there's a lot of players in this game, and it's means it's going to be very, very hard to stick out. I mean, we see here in this particular block, all these reviews, like everything has pretty great reviews.
6,000, yeah.
Yeah, good stars, good quantity of reviews. When up at the top, I didn't notice that so much, right? These look like, for BarkBox, there are 0 reviews right here for this one, and only a few of them have, have the stars in the results here. So that's
one thing I did notice. Hover over their ad real quick, Daniel. So yeah, one thing I did notice, and I know that for my dog can be sometimes picky, so they do says free returns for 90 days. So I like that. I didn't see that on any of the other shopping ads, so that's a good one.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, you're right. Not a lot of reviews for all the other ones. I'm sure they have reviews on. So yeah, let's jump over to Meta. So here we can actually, and this is open to the public, anyone can go, just type in Facebook ad library or Meta ad library, and this is what you'll get. So, and just pop in their domain or their company name, and you'll find out what they're advertising on. So these were launched this month in May, and these are great ads. A little heavy on the text on the first, those first ones for me. Those first 3 are a little long,
Yeah, the third one stands out to me. Is like, I don't know is this multiple here? Are these 2 ads? What is? I can't tell.
Oh, it's a carousel, but you're right. It is. There's that image though is very complex.
Yes.
Yeah, because see those last pictures are okay, but those first ones were like, just way too much going on there.
Yep. Here we go.
They've got those are much better. Again, they're doing the free 2 times upgrade, so on your first box. So
so that means I buy one, I get another one free, or I get 2 free if I buy one. I'm not
right. Not cool. Not sure.
2x.
2x.
It'd be 2 times what I ordered.
But I do like to save $35, and the pictures obviously are great.
Yes.
Scroll up to the one up above that. The one thing I like about that is that free is highlighted in yellow, so that that caught my eye right away. So, free bed on us, and I guess that's enough to kind of I can get a free dog bed. Then I'm going to read the rest of the ad copy. So.
Yeah, it looks like they're testing these against each other, so that with a $50 value.
Oh, right. Yep.
No $50 value here, and they're probably testing the animal. These different animals. Which one had the best performance here?
Right. Which one do you like best?
I mean, I'm
kind of smiling.
You like that one? Okay. I'm a sucker for the.
Oh, because you got one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the teeth.
There we go again.
Here.
That's the teeth. That's a great one. Again, a little too much text at the bottom, and but yeah, then that one with those images and just a lot going on there. It looks like a dog camera or something.
This is great right here. This is a video. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah, this is one of the Star Wars. That dog looks like it could be from Star Wars.
Right.
Very cute. Who doesn't love a dog?
I know. Yeah, I mean, social media for pets is obviously huge.
Yeah.
So, and I did check out some of their platforms like Instagram, and they've close to 500,000. So
you can see.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, they had
free
shoe toys.
And who are those people?
This is the presidential election 2 years ago. Yeah.
Right. That's so good.
Yep.
So that's Trump and Biden?
Yep.
I love it.
It's cute.
So that's great too. And you can bring in some kind of, something that's trending. Obviously great to throw into an ad. So I'm sure those did well during the campaign. And you got both sides there. If you're going for Biden, you're going for Trump, you got your choice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, great job, Bark.
Yeah.
The only improvement I have would, make that, offers subscription. I feel like that could be improved.
I might have to check this out a little deeper and finish out my checkout process.
Right. Well, you're probably getting an email now when you're going to be retargeted.
Yes. I'm going to be seeing ads from here forward.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for tuning in, and check us out. Follow us. Every week we go through different websites and look at what works, what's not working. Go through their tech and marketing stack and look at their social ads, and provide analysis. And follow us. We're Shoponomics from eMarketed. Thank you.
Thanks.